to God.
For your own soul's sake.
That's why the Bible is redundant. The Lord says things over and over because we're stiff-necked, hard-headed people.
Calm down and listen to one another. And more importantly, listen to this Bible. Right?
In this last day, the Most High is raising up the true prophets of God.
All praise.
Question I'm asking. That nation is so great, like the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that has gone so nigh unto them.
The laws of God is the light that we gotta let shine before men.
Let us make man in our image. What image? The image of God. So if man has a body, God has a body.
That's right.
Read.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
The Bible says God had hair like what?
Pure wool.
So the same woolly nappy hair you have on your head, it says that God had the same hair.
That's right.
So you have the same hair as God. So when the brother said he's God, yes, the black man is God according to the Bible.
Bring it out.
Go back to Deuteronomy 28.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
I got a statement.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
want to go back. You said
Talk about it.
it's evidence because they have cargo ships. It's evident that we came on cargo ships, right? I want to paraphrase.
So, okay, yeah, I did say that. But
right. So,
this is my question to you, though.
Let me hold on.
Go ahead.
That's like my people or somebody right here saying, I got a gold Honda Pilot.
Okay.
You see a gold Honda Pilot and say, oh, that gotta be that person's that I was talking to because that's a Honda Pilot.
Okay.
My point is no clear-cut evidence.
So you saying there's no clear-cut evidence?
That we were on slave ships.
Okay. All right. Have you ever heard of Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Of course.
Okay. Was you there when it happened?
No.
Okay. Did you read any history on it?
I had.
Okay. What did you read about it?
That day, on my birthday, actually.
Okay.
I forgot the exact year. That it was a riot. They lied
Uh-huh.
on the one brother.
What proof do you have that it happened?
That you got people from that time.
People from the time? Okay.
Right.
You also got pictures and articles?
Right.
Right.
You get right. To this day, you can go there and still see remnants out there.
There you go. That's a good answer.
You
So
don't have
now,
any remnants of slave ships.
yes you do.
Where?
Go down to the museums.
All right, which one, bro?
The museums have them all over. You can actually go to Tulsa and go to the museums.
And see.
You have a museum in DC you can go to where they have proof of slave ships.
And see, which one?
And they gave you the routes where they came from.
That's right.
You ever heard of the tribe of Ashanti in Africa?
Yeah, Shanti tribe. I heard of it.
They went into slavery. It's documented proof. You can actually read about this.
You have plenty of tribes that so-called went into slavery, brother.
Right.
But this is what I'm saying.
So you don't believe slave ship brought us over here?
At all.
So how did we get over here? The Negro.
We were already with. But this is what I'm
Okay.
saying, though.
What proof you have?
The proof
Yeah.
that from who?
You sound like you just got stuck a little bit.
No. It's
What
from
proof
us.
do you have that we was already over here, bro? Because you said there's no proof of the slave ships. Now prove to me that we was already over here.
I'm trying to pick that.
Do your thing.
It's definitely with slave
As
ships.
far as
I'm
can
59.
you prove that to me?
I'm 59.
Prove it to
And
me.
my
You read Deuteronomy 28?
I've seen about it.
Oh, you
Verse 16 again?
I've seen
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So the Bible says that the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian will be cursed in the cities that they dwell, and it said they're going to be cursed in the field. When was a black man cursed in the field? During the time of slavery, during the plantation and the cotton field?
That's right.
Picking tobacco and sugar cane? It said you'll be cursed in those fields. That curse fits our people.
That's right.
Big bro, right here in the white shirt.
That's not true.
Big bro, I got a question for you. You come closer. You come closer.
You go get that.
What history do you know about black people?
Show me what. Show me what you actually seen the slave ship.
No, but what have you been taught from a kid up? What history do you know about your people?
Black history.
Yeah. Tell me a little something.
Sister, that's what I'm saying. They lied to us. It's so long that we believe in lies.
Okay.
No, I don't. I believe we were enslaved.
How did black people get over here to America?
You don't believe in slave ship?
At all.
So you don't think young people?
Slavery.
Never said that.
You know about slavery, right? What happened during slavery?
You tell the truth about slavery, though.
Yeah. What happened? What happened during slavery? So you believe and understand that black people came to America on slave ships, right?
Right.
From Africa, the transatlantic slave trade, right? That's documented history. Everybody knows that, right?
Right.
So, did you know that the Bible said that the children of Israel were going to slavery on ships? Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Let's read it real quick. Now, I'm going to ask you a question after we read this. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Bible says that the children of Israel were going to Egypt again. Now, back in ancient Egypt, what was happening to the children of Israel? You know, sis? They was in what? What's another word for bondage? Slavery, right? So Egypt is synonymous for slavery.
That's right.
So the Bible says that the children of Israel were going to Egypt again. Or what again? We just said it. Bondage again, right? So when you hear the word Egypt, I want you to automatically think about bondage or slavery, right? So we're going to read the verse again. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into Egypt again, or what again? Bondage again. What's another word for bondage? Slavery again. Read.
With ships.
Now how did black people get to America? With ships. But who is Moses talking to? The children of Israel. Hold up. So if black people went into slavery on ships, and Moses said that the children of Israel were going to slavery on ships, what does that prove black people in America are?
That's right.
Who does it prove we are? If the Israelites went into slavery on ships, and we know that black history, that blacks went into slavery on ships, it proves that black people are who? It proves that we're the children of Israel.
That's right.
And the history that we've been to is a terrible history. But that history is the history that brings us back to our identity.
That's right.
Now we're going to read verse 15 again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
Curses.
If we don't keep the commandments, all these what?
Curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So, the children of Israel will be cursed for breaking God's commandments. One of those curses we read was that the children of Israel were going to slavery on ships. Black people went into slavery on ships, proving we're the children of Israel. We're suffering curses for breaking the Lord's commandments.
That's right.
Read verse 16. Sub-Saharan slave trade, yes. Yeah.
Everybody should know. Anybody that read the Bible.
It was
should know all
Africans and
that
Arabs
y'all
that's in the
talk
white
about.
man. African and Arabs sold blacks into slavery during the Sub-Saharan slave trade.
So
Africans and Arabs, yeah.
the sub-Saharan and the transatlantic.
Sub-Saharan slave trade was before the transatlantic.
I know it, but that's what I'm saying. So they would
To
have
read the Bible, you gotta
No,
understand.
it's a
the
difference
Bible.
between blacks, Negroes in America, and Africans. Yes.
Hamites, right?
Yeah, okay.
So Hamites went into slavery.
No, the Israelites went into slavery.
That's
Sub-Saharan.
Yes. Sub-Saharan slave by the Arabs.
And where did they take them to?
They was in other places of Saudi Arabia.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
Yeah, somebody give me Babylon Timbuktu. One of the officers, get me that. It's in my bag right here. It got the red tag on it.
Bring it
Babylon Timbuktu. Arabs are not Israelites. Arabs and Hamites, Africans, sold the Israelites into slavery during the Sub-Saharan slave trade and also the transatlantic slave trade. During the time of the Dark Ages of about, let's say like 1200s, 1300s, 1400s, 1500s, we were in different parts of Africa in our own communities.
That's right.
That's when you read about that history in Babylon Timbuktu, where the Israelites who were scattered in the different parts of Africa and Arabia, set up their own colonies. But, there you go, Negro land. But, they rounded us up, the Arabs and the Africans, and sold us into the slavery and during the sub-Saharan slave trade and the transatlantic slave trade. Now, we're going to read the prophecy of that in the Bible. Joel chapter 3. You know what I want. Try to find that for me. The book of Joel chapter 3. It was prophecy that the Arabs, which are Palestine, the Arabs, and the Hamites, which is Zidon and Tyre, different parts of Egypt, different parts of Africa,
That's right.
was going to sell the Israelites into slavery to the white man.
That's right.
Let's read it.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 4. Yeah, what have ye to do with me?
Start at verse 3.
Verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people.
Bible says that they have cast lots for my people, meaning the other nations. Read.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
They're giving a boy for a harlot. They can sell our males as sex slaves, and they can sell our males as breeders, so they can create more slaves, therefore creates them more revenue. Read.
And sold a girl for wine.
They sold girls for musket, guns, and wine. You read about that history in American history in school.
That's
read.
right.
That they might drink.
That they might drink.
Yeah, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Tyre and Zidon are Hamite nations. God says, okay, you did this to my people. What you got to do with me? Read.
And all the coast of Palestine.
Arabs is in Palestine. It says, and the Arabs, read.
Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Because they know they're not the chosen people of God. So God is saying, are you trying to pay me back for choosing my people over you?
That's right.
He says, if I pay you back, I'm going to bring that judgment right back upon your head. Let's keep reading.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold.
Right, because when the children of Israel went into slavery, a lot of times they destroyed our temples, and they robbed us, and they took our silver and gold.
Bring it out.
And have carried into your temples my goodly, pleasant things.
Read.
The children also of Judah.
The children of who?
Of Judah.
Judah is on the 12 tribe sign. And it also stands for the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. That's Judah. Read.
And the children of Jerusalem.
Read.
Have ye sold?
Have you what?
Sold?
Have you what?
Sold?
Hey, where's that jump with the Arabs and the white man selling us in slavery and the Africans?
Bring it out.
Let's show him that. We got a real picture of it. Check over there on that other side. It says, what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, all the coast of Palestine? You have what sold?
Have ye sold unto the Grecians?
Grecians are Greeks, the white man. So this is prophecy that the Arabs, Palestinians, and Tyre and Zidon, the Hamites, would sell Judah to the Grecians, the white man. That's your sub-Saharan slave trade and transatlantic slave trade prophesied right there in the Bible. Good. If y'all all have questions, ask. Ask questions.
Gad, supposedly,
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Gadites.
Gadites. Okay. Which are who?
Israelites, Native Americans.
Okay.
Native Americans. Did they enslave us?
When?
At any point?
So, when Andrew Jackson and them came over here, you had something called the 5 civilized Indian tribes, where they used the Indians to enslave the Negroes. But they wasn't enslaving us. They allowed us into their communities, and they was putting up us as governors in their government. And when the white man came back over here to check on those tribes, they seen that Negroes were sitting on thrones. Therefore, they overthrew all the Native Indian tribes.
Bring it out.
Did you know that history, first of all?
Somewhat. That's
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that's a mixed history. But because once again, I believe that we are indigenous to this land, and we set up our own kingdoms or communities. And
So are you saying Indians were indigenous to this land, or the Negroes? Because
Negroes, not Indians, Negroes, because they came from somewhere else anyway.
where did they come from? The Native Indians.
Supposedly through the Bering Straits.
That's not true.
That's why I said
Even to this day, the Bering Straits is impossible to cross.
Bring it out. Yeah.
So it's impossible for it back then to happen. I'm gonna show you how the Native Indians came over here. 2nd Ezra 13.
Bring it out.
Supposedly they came over here first.
Yeah, we're gonna show you how the Native American Indians came on this side of the world.
Bring it out.
The Bible's the only book that documents how the Native Indians came on this side of the world. The Bible's the only book that documents that. 2nd Ezra chapter 13 verse 40.
Bring it out.
2nd Ezra chapter 13 and verse
I need y'all to listen. Read.
2nd Ezra 13 and verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Osee the king, whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
So in the time of 2nd Kings, King Hoshea was king over the northern kingdom. That's Israel, northern kingdom. Shalmaneser came and enslaved and took the northern kingdom captive and carried them back over there to Assyria and Nineveh. But as history went on, read.
And he carried them over the waters. And so they came into another land.
Keep reading.
But they took this counsel among themselves.
Then it says that the northern kingdom that was enslaved by Shalmaneser took counsel among themselves, read.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
They decided they was going to leave this side of the world, the other side of the world, from all the multitude of the heathen. That was during the time of Persia. Under King Cyrus, he gave the children of Israel liberty to go back home and build the temple.
Bring it out.
During that time, the northern kingdom, Israel, decided to leave that side of the world completely. Read.
And go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
Hold up. It said that the northern kingdom, the Indian tribes, decided to go into a further country where never mankind dwelt. That's talking about in the Western Hemisphere. Because all civilization started on that side of the world. So they said, we're going to leave and go to another part of the world. Would you say, officer? Okay, read.
That they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
The whole point of them leaving that side of the world and coming over here is because they wanted to keep God's commandments without distraction of the other nations being around. That's why when you have pictures of the native, where's the other pictures of the native Indians with the fringes on it? There you go. That's why you see fringes with the border of blue on that bottom picture.
That's right.
You read about fringes in the border of blue, Numbers chapter 15 to 38.
That's right.
How did the native Indians know to wear that?
That's right.
Because those 10 tribes that came on this side of the world
That's
to
right.
leave the multitude of the heathen and keep the commandments.
That's right.
So let's keep reading.
And they entered into Euphrates.
Then it gives you the route where they took. They entered into the Euphrates River. The Euphrates River then took you under Africa and back up, what is the Atlantic Ocean? Going towards the Western Hemisphere. Read.
By the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for
The
them.
Most High was directing their way to come over here. Their personal navigation. Read.
And held still the flood.
And he held still the bad weather. Read.
Till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go.
It was a great way to go from the side that was on the other side of the world up until over here. Read.
Namely, of a year and a half.
It gives you the time frame. It took them a year and a half to get over here. That's a long time. A year and a half. Go ahead.
And the same region is called Arsaris.
Then it says that that region, this Western Hemisphere that they came over, it said that that land is called Arsaris. Now, let's look up the definition of the word Arsaris. Let's see what that says. Read that also.
This is the definition, Jewish Encyclopedia of Arsaris.
So this is the definition of Arsaris. Go ahead.
The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man.
Because the Western Hemisphere was opposite side of the Eastern Hemisphere. Nobody was over here. Read.
In which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses until the time of restoration, according to 4th Esdras, chapter 13, verse 45. Columbus identified America with this land.
Y'all, one thing they taught us in school was that Christopher Columbus was looking for gold and he was looking for India. That's not true. It says that Christopher Columbus knew this scripture and read it, and he knew that the other tribes was on this side of the world. He already knew what he was looking for when he came over here. It said that Christopher Columbus identified this land with America.
That's right.
That's document of the Northern Kingdom, the Indians coming on this side of the world. He did come over here. Yes, he did.
He came to the Western Hemisphere, but as far as America, he never made it.
Whoa, they really pulled up first in South America, and they explored the rest of America. You understand? This is all still the Western Hemisphere.
No. From what I studied,
Okay.
multiple sources, he made it to the Bahamas, Jamaica, around that.
Bro, I just said that.
You said South America came out of America.
But the islands, that's still south of America though. You understand? It's like the west of America. You understand? But nonetheless, he still came towards South America, the islands, and they made their way up.
That's right.
Okay? So we're saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's documentation of the native Indians coming on this side of the world.
That's
proving
right.
that they're the Israelites.
That's right.
You got another question?
Yeah, dude.
All right, what's up?
So,
You got any questions, sir? You got any questions to ask? You got any questions?
I got a lot. I don't know where I don't want.
You get through it. I'm just watching.
Okay, all right, good, bro.
Other than the Bible, where's evidence that occurred?
That this occurred?
Yeah, what we just talked about, the Gadites coming over here through what was the I don't know the place.
The Euphrates River under Africa of this yeah.
What evidence other than the Bible?
Which one? Oh yeah. Give me You got something to that? No. He said he want evidence proving that the Native American Indians came on this side of the world other than the Bible. Go to I think I brought it. I think it's in Lost Tribes of Promised Lands. Who got the Lost Tribes of Promised Lands book out here? I think I forgot mine at home. So it's a book called The Lost Tribes of Promised Lands that was written when we was in slavery. And it's documentation of when the white man came on this side of the world. Right. You understand? Now, when we read that to you, it's going to show you that in that book, they even said that these are the lost tribes that we read about in the Bible. The white man even said that. That's right. Let's go. Let's get that book, y'all. Lost Tribes of Promised Land. Yeah. Also, and we read the definition of Arsheriff, right? It said that Columbus, when he came on this side of the world, he identified this as the land of America, in which the 10 tribes would dwell, according to 2nd Ezra. So Columbus even referred back to the Bible in his own words. That's your proof right there. That was Columbus's own words, bro. You can't get no further than that.
Let me ask you this.
We used to scream Black Power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.